Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Today we are starting what Bride has wrought. Had wrought? Has? One of the words. It's the next main story and I'm doing this one because I know there's some voice dialogue that I need to see. Okay, whoa, we have some stuff to do first. I almost disregarded your warning and thank you, Maker. I did not. Just as you said, Tevinter brigands ambushed me on the road to the capital. I lost 2 good men in the battle, but I would have lost more had we not been on their guard. I am humbled to admit that I am in your debt. Should you need a favor in Cumberland, you have one. Nice. It seems Dorian was correct. Not only do Tevinter Templars not possess the ability to disrupt magic, Tevinter Magisters are full mocks when they encounter such abilities. There was an attack on Magister Tillaney's estate, but our agent, Sir Belinda Darrow, reports that it was handily beaten back and is unlikely to return anytime soon. Magister Lani sends her thanks as well as some artifacts stripped from the attackers. And a scented handkerchief. Don't ask. Oh no! Sutherland and Company returned with sizable resources, a cadre of support personnel, and promises of future trade with the mining caste directly. They're ambassadors whether intended or not. Ooh. Whether intended or not. Okay, we need to finish up a lot of these quests. Let's see about this one. Thanks to you and the help of the Inquisition reinforcements, order is returning to the Dales. The freemen are clearing out, leaving behind their camps and all the valuables they stole from the noble homes here. Perhaps the Inquisition has plans for what we recovered. The freemen's amassed fortune came from abandoned noble mansions. Returning everything to its rightful owners will earn a significant goodwill. The assets of nobles often have more than intrinsic worth. Somewhere in that clutter we will find an advantage, something to hold over someone else. I say we use it as bait in one form or another and see who bites. I say we seize the freemen's ill-gotten gains and put it to good use for the Inquisition. Begin by reinforcing Fairbank's new camp, turn into a base of operations that can be used by our own soldiers. I kind of like that, even though Josephine's right. We literally stole from nobles, but whatever. Fuck them.
Inquisitor.
Fuck them. There's something on this side. Sutherland's company had made a request for further expeditions to bolster Inquisition coffers. He seems driven to match the investment made in the group thus far. The goal is rambling, but has potential. A small group is certainly better suited to ferreting out whatever misplaced city, horror-filled tomb, or borderland keep he's looking to scout. They'll have passage where they need it, the rest is rightfully up to them. They'll have the contacts to do the work they're good at, or commit to recovery, best to let them work, not get soldiers in their way. So it's just like flavor text of what you want them to do. Okay, I'll come back to that. Let me go see what else we need to do. The Imperial Army will aid the Inquisition's forces against Corypheus, but they must also address lingering issues at home. Weakness in the Vale, no doubt heightened due to the rifts, have resulted in demons on the road between Val Foray and Monstamart. This would demand a call to action at the best of times. Unfortunately, the increased number of travelers on the roads, merchants attempting to restore trade, and displaced civilians returning home after the war has made the situation worse. The head of the Imperial Army has requested assistance from the Inquisition in subduing this threat. Merchants often travel in armed escorts, but civilians require safe shelter. We could petition the Chancery for aid on their behalf. I doubt the army needs the assistance of a full complement of soldiers. My agents can scout the roads and divert travelers away from the worst areas. A chance to solidify our alliance and prove ourselves their equal. A joint venture will also increase our understanding of the Imperial Army structure and tactics. Damn it, I kind of like calling for that. Okay, the conflict among the nobles of the Elysian capital has come to a head. Lady Richelieu has been busy promoting arranged marriage to solidify the positions of the current players, with considerable status reserved for her as a matchmaker. The object is the pairing of Lord de Rosier with Lady Tealbod's daughter Celeste. All who have status enough to speak seem... Oh my goodness, guys! I was recording! First of all, my cat threw up, and I had to deal with that. And then, when I came back, I guess I didn't double check that my mic was recording, so I've been doing this. Fuck! I feel like everything's going wrong today. Anyway, let me just start from here. This is the Dalish clan for the Keeper. They're asking if they could send a holla to the Red Crossing because they were in part of the tragedy that happened there. With the right rumors, the villagers in Red Crossing will think they are being granted custody of a captured trophy to honor their victory over the Dalish. That's fucked up. If it's this important, we can march the blasted Holland in with some troops to guard it. I want to do Josephine for that. I feel like everything I'm trying to do today is just going bad. It's just going bad. Okay, what was this one? Let's do Liliana, fuck it.
Let's see what
Jesus, let's start. I think everything's working. Let's start what Pride had wrought. Jesus. The Inquisition now a force to be reckoned with. Call its allies to rally their soldiers and march with the Inquisitor Llewellyn's army to the Arbor Wilds, where they will face Corypheus' zealots one final time. The Inquisition must stop Corypheus before the Darkspawn Magister finds a long-lost elven artifact in the wilds that allow him to enter the Fade physically and claim its power. Please, for the love of God.
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed, the Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
Goodness.
In Redcliffe, I saw the future Corypheus built. We can't let that happen.
'Twas always so, was it not? The madman would bury us all.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvion before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
You overcome it. All three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Look at us being a leader.
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please, lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. Thanks to you, we're now a force that will topple a self-proclaimed god. I could ask for no finer counsel, no better guidance.
I speak for all of us when I answer.
Aww.
We could ask for no finer cause.
I'm getting emotional.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this Illuvion.
They make me so emotional. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna have to take Solace. Pull. And I think I've been riding with Iron Bull as my tank. I think this will be good. My baby boy, my other baby boy, and big baby boy. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't check my inventory. Ooh, I might have to restart. Their cutscene. Oh, I love this. It's so funny. Josephine, so evil with her little miniatures. Such a cool cutscene though. We're gathering all our allies. The Blades of Asarian. fire to their camps. But you're in the middle of a forest. I wouldn't do that. What the hell? We march. So good.
Inquisitor,
How goes the battle, Captain?
the Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished.
Dang.
Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Oh no, Colin's ready.
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyhold.
We will not fail you, my lady, no matter what comes. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
Another way to let people down if I falter. Thank you for the reminder.
'Twas not I who raised an army of faithful to storm this land, Inquisitor. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
Oh my god, it doesn't
a place
work.
of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the alluvian he covets lies within.
Which is... Stop. I'm supposed to have a mod. Hold on, I gotta
Let
fix
us
this.
hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
That is such a big trigger. I get it, I get it. I think there's a lot of people who are like, we get it, elves don't know who Mathal are, but like, brother, I'm a Dalish elf. Imagine if you're wearing the Mathal tattoos. As you said that, is there a merchant here? It doesn't look like it. I think I'm gonna restart real quick. I'll get back to this point. Maybe I'll fix the thing as well. Hold on, guys. Okay, Cullen has finished his thing before we head back to the Arbor Wilds. Everything we found has been turned over to the Inquisition for use as you see fit. Thank you again. Cool. Where did I want to put Cullen? Didn't I meant to do Josephine for that? I had to redo some things, but I did Josephine for this. Where did I want to do Cullen? There was somewhere I wanted to do Cullen specifically. And I don't remember where. This. Okay.
All right.
Alright, I sold my stuff. I made sure my mic is working. Let's go actually do... I actually installed a mod. I thought I had it installed correctly, but I don't think I did. And I might still not have it installed correctly. So we shall see. And if it's not installed correctly, I'm just gonna have to, like, ignore the stupidity of my Lavellin asking who is Mathal, basically. Oh well, let's do it. I'm gonna get through this cutscene, and then we'll get to the Arbor Wilds. Alright, let's see if it works.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
Another way to let people down if I falter. Thank you for the reminder.
'Twas not I who raised an army of faithful to storm this land, Inquisitor. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Oh, it works! Perfect.
Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
It works. It works! Perfect. Oh, such a little misstep. They really made it seem like... Oh, You didn't know who the hell they're talking about. Hello, Empress Celine. Oh,
We are gladdened to see you, Herald.
why is she wearing her masquerade outfit?
For ages. We are privileged to witness the fulfillment of the Inquisition's purpose. The sight of our Orlesian allies risking their lives here humbles me. Your worthy cause would have friends, even if we did not will it. Men and women of faith serve you. Their favor is no less than our own, their service no less dear. With Orlais at your side, we will see you victorious against Corypheus. May you walk in the light.
Hello, Josephine.
Inquisitor, I hear this Eluvian lies in a temple nearby. That's where the fighting will be worst. Andraste, keep you safe.
Move everyone immediately if the fighting comes closer.
You may count. Good luck.
So strange seeing Josephine out in the field, especially with Empress Celine in her freaking masquerade outfit of all places. I guess they didn't want to model her in something else. Fair enough. Alright, we can move forward with what Pride has wrought. Chalet. Jeez, so much stress. I'm having a really stressful day recording today. So many things are going wrong. But we're gonna persevere. We're gonna persevere, and we'll do this main mission.
Now that's a view. Get your blood going.
If the soldiers aren't careful with their fires, they'll do Corypheus's work for him.
Do you sense the magic crackling? Something more powerful than the Red Templars stirs.
We can't send people east.
Oh, hey, dude.
As the sun renews itself, so must the faithful renew their love of the Maker. Your penance shall be a joy, serving him with a heart of love unbound. Your struggle shall be a gift, for it redeems you in his sight.
The Inquisition brought you this struggle. Without men like you, it would fall.
The fight is justly entered, your worship. I was a pilgrim at Haven. I saw the wreckage and how you emerged to lead us. If the Maker bids me serve you, it will be done.
That's probably really sweet if you actually had a character who believed in the Maker and wanted to finish the verse. But Orin doesn't. Alright, let's move forward. Get through this damn forest. I'm a little impatient now because of, Thank you. Okay, sure. I'm a little impatient because of all my struggles before recording, and I'm like an hour behind where I wanted to be in my recording schedule, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to push through, and I'm trying to be unimpatient. That's kind of hard. I love the birds in this area, though. The little blue birds. Tropical birds. Look at them go. What? Oh shit, we're fighting. Also, Orin got an amulet of power from one of the quests I completed, so I took it upon myself to give her the fist. The fisty one. And took away my dispel, unfortunately. I think we're pretty far in that we're not going to see too many rifts. And if we do, I think we can handle it with pretty much ease, so I'm not going to worry about dispelling the rifts. I know there's going to be rifts in like the Frostback Basin area, but I'm not going to worry about it that much. Okay, we're holding. gonna ignore the stuff we can pick up, like the stone heart. Uh-oh. Very beautiful place here, by the way. Very beautiful. I'm sad that we can't just come here whenever. Goodbye. Oh, goodness. Oh, if I had to spell. Oh, well. I guess the spell also is handy for these barriers. We got this. Lots of stuff. Oh, they're up. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he fell down. I pushed him down. I looked away for 1 second. Dude didn't stand a chance. Can I play all together? Baby boy saw this. Warden! Oh, jeez. This is why we sent them to Wisehawk. Right here, there's a warden right here. Maybe we shouldn't worry about booting everyone. I love all the elven statues we can find. Wait, who's over here? Fuck it, we'll kill them. Where? The warden was still alive? Oh well. It's on the ground. Okay, there we go.
Those were Grey Wardens. They must be the last of those enslaved at Adamant.
That or you got another set of wardens pissed at you somehow.
Thanks, Iron Bull. I hope it's the first one, not the latter. We're coming. Come on, Bull. Cole, where you at?
For the Herald.
For the Herald. My name's not Harold. Whoa. Hope that dude's still alive in there. Very beautiful place. I love this area.
Haven and the Divine.
Or Haven. Oh, the like revenge almost. It seems like the last fight makes it seem like this is a very important fight, which it is, but it makes it seem like it's the last fight.
There, ahead, an entire camp of Red Templars.
Thanks,
Watch
Morgan.
yourself. Archers on the wall.
You watch yourself, sir. Why do they fly out like that? That's so strange. This motherfucker. Get off my boyfriend. I cannot tell what's going on. Who the fuck's that? Oh my god, there's a new dude. There's a third party. You can tell what's going on.
Who were those elves? They didn't look Dalish.
It seems this temple of metal is not deserted after all.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbor Wilds.
Creatures. Just say they're people. Like, what the fuck? Oops, I should have had them drink everything before grabbing that. I was trying to read the book. Faded note, Captain Lowen. I don't want grumbling in the lower ranks that our Lord Corypheus handpicked Grey Wardens to be part of his honor guard over his Templars. Our charge is not to understand his will, it is only to obey it. Besides, our master is still sore he lost all but a few dozen enslaved Grey Wardens to the Inquisitor are adamant. If your soldiers are smart, they'll keep quiet about it. So his honor guard's full of Grey Wardens, and I wonder why that is. I'm pretty sure he just needed all the Grey Wardens he can have at his side, so he can transfer himself to them via the blight. Pretty sure that's the reason. I think we get to see that too. It's so messed up. We're going the right way. I hope so. We're kind of just going. More fighting. With the elves and Corypheus' people. Brother, I'm one of you. We don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. Brother! Brother! My brother. It's like the Pokemon movie, if you guys watch that. The first one. Solus, can't you talk to them too? They have to know who the fuck you are, right? Or are you just so on the down low that they don't even know who you are? I am so excited for Velgard. I had a dream about my Lavellan and Solus. I'm in it deep, guys. I'm actually really loving the romance so far. I know there's heartbreak in it somewhere, but I just don't know when. Go down. I see. Whoa. Uh-oh. Are these our friends? Attack the one I'm attacking. That'd be nice. These aren't so bad to fight and kill. Oh my god, Cole. You see that dive he did? We have mages. Let's go! We'll guard against them. Good luck. Good luck. There seems to be like different ways we can go. I don't know which way is the most optimized way to go to help everyone. I would like to help everyone. My elf brother. Ironbow, get this fucker off of me. Where'd they go? Did you get him? Jeez. Ooh, game. No, chill out. It's okay. It's okay. It's ancient ruins. I wonder what it was before.
Good hunting, Inquisitor. We're keeping them at bay.
Was that Liliana? Liliana! My baby girl out and about. There was an elf here. Where'd he go? Look at this place. Yeah. I'm getting fucked up by these elves. Holy crap. Some money and... Oh good, there is a... I'll take that. Replenishing our supplies. We found Liliana. Will we find Cullen? I think we can find Cullen as well. The music's so dramatic this whole time. Is this the way? Whoa. We'll help. I think we're just supposed to go, but I want to help. What kind of herald would I be if I didn't try to help everyone I could? Where's that elf? Did he die? He might have died. Okay, let's keep going. Lots of fighting up here. Temple gates. Is Cullen here? We'd really love it if Cullen was here. He says press on. I'm not leaving y'all. I kind of wish I had static cage. Hey, Colin. I love seeing him out and about. Alright, let's press on. This is where we need to get inside. Whoa. Last supply cache. Let's go.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
In front of us. Rage burning red. So close to what he wants, what he was, what he will be.
Corypheus.
I hear fighting ahead.
I just had a realization. Did I ever talk? I had to have, because it's not there anymore. I was like, I made sure we could break Samson's armor, right? Otherwise this fight will be really hard. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm so excited. Sneaky, sneaky.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They
God,
will
he's so
not
tall
keep us
and
from
lanky.
the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows.
She's like, I don't know. She does know.
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
He's fucking crazy. He literally just kills himself here. This poor elf, too. Ooh. Holy fuck. Everyone died. The face he makes. Oh, this is so grotesque.
Cannot be.
He's back, baby.
Now.
That's how he's lived for a long time. That's how Hawk didn't kill him. He went into Marias. Oh god, he's dragging. Morgan, run! Why is she the last one running? Magically sealed.
At last, Mathal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
If he's here for a mirror, why'd Corypheus say he wants a well of sorrows?
Good question, Ironblue.
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
You're not certain? You said you knew what he was looking for.
Ooh.
Confidence can carry one only so far, it seems.
Damn, Solus.
I suspected. I did not know. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
The fact that she just won't tell you in this instant, now that we're this
Let's
far
find
in.
this well before Corypheus's people do. I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
Then Corypheus cannot die. Destroy his body and he will assume another.
We'll find a way to stop him once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how.
That is interesting because he can like control the wardens around him. That's why they're unable to slay him properly. I feel like if one just slayed him like an archdemon, their soul would be lost just as his, but somehow he's able to control them because he's a more intellect being, question mark? I'm not so sure on that, on the lore of all that. I guess we can talk to Morgan?
Yes.
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Will answering that question let us destroy Corypheus for good?
Perhaps. I would suggest first dealing with the well.
Uh-huh.
If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success could be lost.
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate. These customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
You or I?
I find it difficult to picture you curtsying to anyone.
Have we become so familiar you can predict my manners and customs now?
Whoa.
Nothing is lost by indulging in the occasional civilized conduct, particularly when unexpected.
You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Arlathan.
Whoa.
The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications
I think it is
are
the second one, though.
If they keep records, it could change everything we thought we knew about history.
'Tis thrilling, no? To discover an era thought lost forever has possibly thrived in the shadows. We may, however, find these elves reluctant to part with their long-kept secrets.
Alright, let's get through here. We're actually gonna do the puzzles, so let's hope I remember how to do them. And if I don't, I'm gonna look at a guide. 100%. Let's hope my mod works where I know how to do all this. That Orin knows about her culture just a little bit. Just a little bit.
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Ancient Elven. I can't make out much. Here it says Abelasan, which means the place of sorrow. That must refer to the well.
Atishol vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the well of sorrow.
Hell yeah, we did it!
There is something about knowledge.
We did it!
Respectful or pure. Shiven. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mythal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
I'm glad we have 3 elven
Not much
experts
of a lock
here.
if all you do is step on it.
'Tis a ritual, not a barred door. There is more here than earthly treasure.
Iron Bull. What? It's not working. Ah! It lags so bad there. The hell? Either way, it works.
Well done. Let us see what awaits.
I think this is more impactful if you actually had the tattoos of Mythal on your face. Whoa. But we chose Dirthaman because I felt it suited Orin better.
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the temple's guardians.
They hurt themselves for years to get stronger, but they still die so easily.
Perhaps we shall fare better.
You're talking about the Red Templars? I think there's a secret thing for Soulless or something.
The Temple of Mythal, constructed in an age when elves, not men, dominated this land. They believed Mythal a goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment after they proved their worth.
Silence has reigned here for time beyond memory.
Like, what's this way? Little Finharel statue. kind of sweet. A rebel god, the Dalish use Harlan Lan to mean traitor to one's kin, but the word does not appear in any elven text before the Tower's Age. The ancient root word is related to Harlan Lin, or opposition of Harlathen, or noble struggle. The Dalish call Finharel a god of deception, but I posit a far more accurate translation would be god of rebellion. Ooh, get to learn some lore. What he rebelled against is a story lost to time. In Dalish legends, Finharel seals away the other deities out of love of trickery. If we understood more ancient Elven, we might find earlier versions of the Dread Wolf story give him a more nuanced motivation beyond spite.
Why would this be here?
Something wrong?
It depicts the Dread Wolf, Finharel.
Yes.
In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Finharel in Mathal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
No, it's not. They also use Finharel statues to ward off things or to appease him, at least in modern Dalish stuff.
My clan set statues of the Dread Wolf outside our camp. They're meant to frighten harmful spirits.
Perhaps. I thought the ancient elves above quaint superstitions.
For all your knowledge, Lady Morrigan, you cannot resist giving legend the weight of history.
Whoa.
The wise do not mistake one for the other.
Pray tell, what meaning does our elven expert sense lurking behind this?
None we can discern by staring at it.
Such a cute couple!
We can send for historians once peace is brought to this forest.
The inhabitants of this temple may not appreciate guests.
Oh shit, you're right. You're right. Why is that my only option? They might not be here though. See, that was a nice little peek-see. Look at this. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Dudes.
Hold them off!
Kill some guys to get where we need to go. Whoa. Bull. The arrow dudes. Ow. Hello? Get out of here. Goodbye. Get off my boy.
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
People are dying outside while we stand here. If we use the tunnel, more of our soldiers can flee.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
Stop waving your stick at me, first of all. You want the well, don't you?
You're very eager to reach our destination.
Are we not all eager to stop Corypheus from achieving his mad
Getting
plan?
defensive, huh?
It sounds like what you want is that well.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
You know nothing about it. Oh, God. The thing with Morgan, though, with this whole thing...
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber
Of course you did.
than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Unfortunately for Morgan, I might, Warren probably is gonna take the well for herself in this playthrough. I don't want to go down there. Hold on, sorry. We're going this way. Oh, right. This is the way forward, so I need to go complete the rituals. Lots of Mythal statues, yeah. That means her temple. That would make the most sense. Sorry, Cole and Iron Bull. I think they were against doing the rituals. Any other little secrets hiding out in the corners? No? Okay, let's go do the puzzles. Let's hope I remember them. Can't be that hard. Okay, let's start on this side. I might have messed up. Maybe not, hold on. Yay, we did it!
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
And also, Morgan's not even doing these things. I am. I think I'm deserving. Okay. Oh no, I fucked up for real, for real. No! I messed up. Yeah, hold on. No, restart it. Thank you. Let's just do this one. Whoa! Whoa! Why did my keyboard stop working for a second? Hello?
We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Yep. I'm already on it. We gotta get up. We have to get up. I remember them! I remember the paths. Alright, let's see what this one's about. Finn Harel statue. I think I messed up because that square needs to be lit up before we carry on. Okay, let me fix this. Oh no, it resets already. Okay, let's try again. We'll do it like that. Oh no, I fucked up again! Let me think about this. If I walk back on this, yeah, it's forfeit. Okay, cool. For this area, what to do? I could even go further and go like that, and then go around. Let's do that. This one's the hardest. Brother, it didn't... Can we hold? Can we get down here and hold? Why do they seem like they're stuck up there? Just stop. Okay. We got this, guys. We got this. But it's still... I think I know what I need to do. Again. We're getting there. Hold on. I'll figure it out, guys. figured it out. I figured it out. There we go.
Everything is lit.
The whispers are louder.
Come.
The
Let us see if the
whispers.
doors have opened.
What do you mean by that, Cole? The whispers. All right. That took a little longer, but we figured it out. All on our own. I did not use any guide this time. Ooh, here we go.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
Hello.
We're being watched.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders.
Yep.
You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar.
Familiar?
How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Not for any of you. Okay, let's investigate first, because I think we can do that first, and then we can do the special.
So, you're elves from ancient times, before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan.
Ooh.
We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is this Vira Belasan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
We can have Solus talk to him, or we can talk to him. We're gonna do us. This is about us.
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valisleen. You are not my people.
What?
And you have invaded our sanctum as readily as the Shemlin.
We knew this place was sacred. We've respected it as best we could.
Brother, you're also wearing Valisleen.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
She says that. Let's see, I don't trust them. Refuse the Sentinel's offer. Oh no, we're gonna ally with them. 100% sure.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
And then here's Morgan.
No!
Power-hungry Morgan. Well, maybe it's not power-hungry. Maybe she just really... I don't know, like, she really wants the well to preserve ancient magics and stuff, but she's also being a little too eager to get it, in my opinion. At least in this playthrough. Other playthroughs, I have let her drink from it, whatever. This is just going off my character, Orin, in this current one. I like how they're all chill. Look at them. They're just chilling. Alright, well, let's follow them. They look so cool. I like their outfit. Mythal nest. Ooh. Where we going, girl? I know we can go to the other paths as well, but I think I'm just gonna follow her. Well, if she goes. Instead of opening the doors. The other path is just the path you can take if you are against the elves.
You have any idea how much this place is worth?
We did not come to cut off the last of elven glory.
I'm just saying.
The judgment of Mythal. Whenever one of the people wronged another, they would not call on Elganon to avenge them, for his fury would destroy all it touched. Mythal saw this bring strife among the people and went to Elganon. She offered to deliver justice when the people warred amongst themselves. Elganon saw her wisdom and agreed, binding all to abide by her verdicts. Some petitioning Mythal for justice had hid jealousy, accusing those who had done them no wrong. She saw their lies and struck them down. Others petitioning Mythal for justice burned with wrath for imagined slights. She saw their weak hearts and struck them down. Those coming to her with clear minds and open hearts were granted judgment and protection, and Mythal harried their enemies until the end of their days. Author unknown. So, from what I remember, I don't know if Orin knows this, Mythal was betrayed. We know this from Plymouth talking about it. And you find out that Plymouth is Mythal. What's that noise? Oh, Velfire. What's up? Did I just get an enemy's loot from them killing them?
Penshra, Gilas Velathan.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Just a quick look around.
Listen, this is my history. The ascension of Gillenon. Gillenon kept herself apart from the people. She used her power to create animals none had ever seen. The skies teemed with her monsters, the land with her beasts. Andril hunted them all, and after a year of killing, approached Gillenon with an offer. The gods would share their power with Gillenon, but only if she destroyed her creations, for they were too untamed to remain among the people. Gillenon agreed and asked for 3 days to undo what she made. On the first day, she struck down the monsters of the air, except those she presented to Andril as a gift. On the second day, she drowned the giants of the sea, except those in deep waters, for they were too well wrought, and pride stopped her hand. What pride had wrought. And on the third day, she killed the beasts of the land, except the Hollow, whose grace she loved above all else. This is how Gillenon was made youngest of the gods. Gillenon was the youngest god. I'm sorry, I want to read all about these people. Like, who is this? Is that Finrel? Looks like Finrel. Maybe. Elganon. Wrath and thunder, give us glory, give us victory over the earth that shakes our cities. Strike the usurpers with your lightning, burn the ground under your gaze. Bring winged death against those who throw down our work. Elganon, help us tame the land. I'm sorry, this is just so exciting. Durthaman! And Fallen Den were linked in Dalish legends as inseparable twin brothers. Scraps of elven stories from after the fall of Arlathan, prescribed into Vinter, recently linked to our fair anniversary, refer them as twin souls, but draw no family connection. The oldest stories never even name them directly, referring to Falenden as Durthaman's shadow and Durthaman as Falenden's reflection. The little we understand implies their bond were not romantic, beyond even the strongest friendships. The legend of Durthaman and Falenden may have been an allegory for complex elven relationships we lack context to comprehend. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm so excited to read all this. Okay, I'm coming. Let's go. Let's go, little lady. Dead body. Oh, another one. Ancient Elven writing. I don't think we can read these codex, so I'm not going to look at them and lose the number they are just yet. What's this? Then Harel statues made of gold. My brother. Untranslatable elven writing. Siles. Siles whose heart rivals Elganon's light. Siles whose temples rival Nephal's cities. Siles whose breath rivals Endural's spear. Siles whose skill rivals June's craft. Siles whose fire cannot be quenched. We give ourselves gladly to your service. A song. Bro, there's so much lore in here. Oh, look at that rug. So pretty.
The Sentinels are holding off the Red Templars.
They're dying faster than they wanted to.
The Red Templars? Or the elves? Oh. Oh, we gotta wait for her. Come on, Granny.
Vir Sumiel.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Alright. We wait for our guide. She's coming. She's just old and slow. Old and slow. Bro, what's happening with my camera? Chill. Very old and slow. Oh, treasure. Thank you. Thank you. That's all she can give us. Alright, thank you. Did they kill the dude over there? I think so. Damn, we were too late. My bad. I think who... Why can't I drink? Jesus. These dudes are tough. We will hold steady. Do I need this anymore?
The Well of Sorrows.
So Mithal endures.
It's loud and so cold.
That's something.
That's something.
Fight on! An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General? Tell me you brought some damn...
Some damn rope! Hi. Oh, they're dying. Ooh. Oh, don't drown him and break his neck. Holy shit.
You tough bastard. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Ooh.
Samson, sir, watch out! Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. You've hunted us half across Thedas. I should have guessed you'd follow us into this hole.
Hi.
I spoke with your tranquil, Maddox. He sacrificed himself for your cause.
I told him not to. He died as one of us then. One of the faithful. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
You dare say that to my face? After you butchered my men? You're no match for Corypheus.
God, look at his face
Even
back
if you
there.
drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength that Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. So, Inquisitor, how will this go?
Okay, we can destroy his armor. I was a little worried. Also, Fenris, is that you? Apparently the same voice actor voices Fenris and Samson. I think that's a little funny. We're gonna destroy his armor. With a flick of the wrist.
Good, until it's taken away.
Fuck you.
What did you do? What did you do?
Took away your power.
Armor. It's gone. Delirium. I need it.
His fucking eyes. His fucking eyes. There are quite a few of them here, actually. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, we have the elves with us. They're helping. Boy Solus, who's shooting you? Okay, Samson, here he is. All alone now. Oh shit. He's fine, he's back. Oh! Stop doing that! Fucking asshole. What is he doing that's killing Bull over and over? He's just doing one move over and over. What the hell? Stop. Oh, we got stunned. Classic stun. He just gets bigger. Yeah, use that there. Hello. Solus, I would love it if you moved back, baby boy. Just a little bit. Fuck off, Samson. Stop doing that move. It's so annoying. Like, look at that. Just over and over.
Can't run. No! You'll pay for that.
Brother, what? Did we do it? Where's Morrigan? She's, oh yeah, she flew off again. Dude.
Well, French. You can't take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
He's not ready to go yet.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
Do we want to do that? Abelas. I think his name literally means sorrow. Morgan.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place.
Will he?
The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask?
Nope. We do not.
As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
This can't be easy holding on to what's left.
You cannot imagine. Each time we awaken, it slips further from our grasp.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
He knows other
You have
Elven.
shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Not without your permission.
One does not obtain permission. One obtains the right.
Oh. A difference.
The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Morgan.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen-Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan remains. As do we. That is something.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shemlin have not touched. It may be that only Uthenera awaits us.
Oh.
The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Thank you for this gift, Abelas.
Do not thank me yet, Shemlin.
She called me he called me a Shimlin?
Abelas.
That's so fucked up. He called me a Shimlin? Is he supposed to?
His name, Abelas, means sorrow. I said, I hope he finds a new name.
I hope he finds a new name. Why did he call me a Shimlin? Do I look like a human?
The intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Good for you, Morgan.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry
like that should be a concern.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
The best suited.
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
She cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make
You
use
have the
of this.
training.
Let me drink, Inquisitor.
Saying that to the Elven Inquisitor. I get that when she says that to any other Inquisitor, probably, yes. But Elven Inquisitor.
You alone. This is my heritage.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you
doesn't
could only
even know
dream.
me either.
Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
Yeah.
I would be.
You lead the Inquisition. This is not a risk you can take.
Wow.
I have the best chance of making use of the well for everyone. Let me drink.
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion
He's
yet
not
remains.
fucking dead, Morgan.
Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan?
I don't want to give it to her.
We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
I know the well's danger.
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
How would I know such
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well.
Bro,
but
she's
you are
so
right.
determined about
We must
it.
be cautious.
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
So many voices. They would be in your head, talking over you. You don't want them.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you
No,
take it.
Ironball actually wants you to take
Enough
it.
deliberation. Give me your decision.
Orin's gonna take it.
If anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
She's like undermining our own knowledge in this situation as an elf inquisitor. Sarah greatly disapproves. Dorian slightly disapproves. Vivian greatly approves. Okay, Vivian.
And who's to say it will go to waste?
Exactly.
I do.
Fuck you.
Perhaps it is better this way. Do as you will with the Well of Sorrows, Inquisitor. But be careful.
I think it's deserving. Solus disapproves, though. I wonder why. Holy shit. Ooh.
Why am I here? Corypheus, a magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him.
Are we learning?
If you can help me vanquish Corypheus, take whatever price you wish.
Mythal and us.
Inquisitor!
Oh, Solus. God, that close.
How do you feel?
Uh-oh. Corypheus is here. Uh-oh. Hi, we've taken your well.
The Illuvian!
Everyone through, please. Glowing. I'm assuming that's Mythal's will, but like, why does she have human ears? We did it! We ruined his plans! What pride had Wrought?
It is done.
It is done. We have the knowledge.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Exactly.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not.
The voice!
He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
It's voices, whispering from so far away I can barely hear them.
If only one who understood such
Oh
voices
my
had
God,
used
Morgan,
the well's
shut
power
up.
instead.
Shut up!
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation
Thank you,
of them,
Liliana.
and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
I don't think she hears shouts either. I think she also hears whispers.
I have the well's power, Morrigan, not you.
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next.
Did
What
we?
did you mean?
The dragon isn't an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but with his dragon...
There is a way, but I'll need Morrigan's help.
The voices from the well tell you that, do they? Very well, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready to begin this plan of yours.
She's so bitter. So bitter.
Are you certain of this?
We have no choice. If Corypheus comes here now...
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Alright. Alright, so... there were some journal entries that I wanted to look at. Oh, Blackwall got updated. Tom Rainier. Rainier was born in Markham, a city-state in the Free Marches. There is little information on his early life, but he is already a skilled warrior by the time he turned 18. Hoping to make his fortune, he joined the Grand Tourney, that great marcher contest of arms. He won the melee, proved himself and earning a substantial sum of gold. What happened to the coin Rainier won in the tourney is a mystery. 2 years later, he appeared in Orlais, no richer than at 18. Still, he leveraged his abilities and lingering fame to gain a place in the Lewisian army. Raynor excelled as a soldier, raising through the ranks quickly to become a captain with a number of men under him. Raynor's men were fiercely loyal. Our sources believe that many would have gladly defied a higher command at his word. On the surface, Raynor safeguarded his men's interests, but further investigation reveals that he was primarily concerned with his own advancement and profit. This is a long paragraph. Raynor's desire to amass a fortune likely explains his involvement in the massacre of Lord Vincent Callier and his family. Our sources tell us that Raynor was approached by a chevalier, Sir Robert Chapius. Sir Robert supported Grand Duke Gaspard's claim to the throne and wished to enter into his good graces by eliminating Lord Callier, one of Celine's staunchest allies. Capius hired Raynor to assassinate Callier and offered him a great deal of coin for it. We have no reason to believe his actions were politically motivated. In the spring of 935, Lord Callier and his family were traveling to their summer home on Lake Celestine when their caravan was ambushed. It is unknown if Raynor realized that Callier would be traveling with his family. Raynor and his men slaughtered Lord Callier and his entourage. They spared not even the children. All 4 under the age of 13. Oh, that's fucked up. It seems that none of Raynor's men were aware of the true reasons behind the Lord's killing. They simply followed Raynor's orders. Rumors of Raynor's connections to the murderers began swirling through the upper ranks of the army, and they must have given him forewarning. He was gone when the guards came to arrest him. His men, however, were not so lucky. Almost all were charged with treason, save a few who managed to get away. Tom Raynor was labeled a traitor and a criminal, but remained at large until now. Brialia. Watch out for the elves in Halam Sharal. Almost no one notices they are even present. A servant scrubbing floors, a waiter filling glasses, under-gardeners weeding the border, maids and valets dressing nobles. There's no room, a clove, or ally so private you can't find out one there. And they're watching, they're organized. The rumor we've heard of some mastermind leading the elves is no rumor. I have reports that this Brialia was Celine's personal spy and assassin, a bard of unusual skill. Who she's working for now, we cannot confirm. Say nothing, they will hear you. Who she's working for? I think it's Solus. Grand Duchess Florian de Chalons. Your Grace, you request the swiftest, surest method of getting a message to Grand Duke Gaspard, so I have arranged for you to meet with his sister, Grand Duchess Florian de Chalons. While she is of the least account among the current heirs to the Orlesian throne, her connection to her brother is extremely close. Gaspard will listen to anything she says, be persuasive. Nothing else there. Maybe it's in history? God, there's so much history. Oh, we read those. Okay, we don't have to read that. Orlesian. Okay, who cares about that? It's a game. Superstition. The Valmont family has its quirks, every family does, but the Valmonts learn particularly towards the occult. Emperor Reveal the Mad believed in ghosts. He was certain that his mother continued to advise him after her death, and that the angry shade of his twin brother sought his downfall. He employed the services of the soothsayers to convey messages from beyond the grave and to stave off his slain brother's wrath. His son, Emperor Judical I, had a fascination for all things ancient and arcane. It is said that his desire to reconstruct the palace of Halam Sharal, after an elven uprising destroyed it, was due more to his interest in the site itself than in politics or the game. They say he chose to spend the winter months at this family retreat because he believed the palace located at a nexus of elven magic, that spending time there would grant him longer life with the fabled immortal elves. In the end, the palace did not prevent his death due to heart failure. That's sad. His youngest son, Prince Reynard, had a similar interest in elves in the Dales. He collected carvings of Hala, the Dalish beast of burden sacred to one of their false gods. The statuettes, all the work of Dalish artisans during the Long Walk, were kept in his room in the Winter Palace. When his daughter ascended to the throne, she had them repurpose as keys, but why and for what, no one can know. The Dales, a promise lost. There, see the Winter Palace at Halam Sharal, gaze upon its white walls and golden spires built on the broken dreams of a people, our people. The human prophet Andraste was a slave in the Tevinter Imperium, as our ancestors were. When she rose up against them, we rose up with her. Together we fought for freedom. In gratitude and kinship, Andraste promised the elves a new land, the Dales, and although she died, her sons kept her promise. Our people came from the farthest Tevinter to claim this new land. Here our journey ended. This was our Halam Sharal, and as we laid the first stone for the city, our people vowed that no human would ever set foot in our lands. The greatest of our warriors swore to uphold this vow. One by one they came, invoking the names of Elganon and Mithal, Andrel and Gillinan, but for all our gods. They dedicated themselves to Halam Sharal, becoming our protectors, our emerald knights. They would ensure that the Dales remained free. It was free for over 3 centuries, but the humans and their new Andrastian chantry would not let us be. They pushed against our borders. They sent missionaries to spread the word of their prophet. They sought ways to subjugate the people once more. When we refused, we angered them. They destroyed us. Even the Emerald Knights could not stand against the might of their army, armored in faith. In the name of their Andraste, they burned Halam Sharal, scattering us to the winds. They forgot that once long ago, Andraste's followers and the elves marched together. They forgot that Andraste called Shartan brother. Wow. So fucked up. First Blight. The Lion of Orlais? Here we go. Unreadable elven writing. Velfire writing from a ruin in the Auburn Wilds. The script is so ancient it defies translation. There are whispers from the Well of Sorrows. It's impossible to understand the entire text, but certain parts suddenly reveal a shadow of their original meaning. She shook the radiance of the stars, divided them into grains of light, then stored them in a shaft of gold. Andrel, blood and force, save us from the time this weapon is thrown. Your people pray to you. Spare us the moment we become your sacrifice. There's a brief image of an elaborate golden spear glowing with unbearable heat, then it fades. Andrel? Probably the war. The Velfire script. There are whispers from the Well of Sorrows. We are trapped. The ones born here do not understand the keenness of what we have lost, or why so many of their elders weep as they enter Unthunera. The new ones are faithful to Mythal, but do not understand what she was in her fullness. Without the wise to lead them, they will lose what they should have been. I will teach them. They must serve. We must prepare for those who cast Mythal down. I shed my name the day I begin her service. I shed my new one again, now that she rests. I will only be known as the sorrow that cuts my heart. For a moment, there's a feeling of wrenching loss, then it fades. Abolus. This is Abolus. Okay. So, was it Andrel that killed Mythal? Golden spear glowing with unbearable heat. That has to be Andrel that killed Mythal. I think the gods conspired against Mythal because she was justice, and they probably didn't like that. What else we got? What pride had wrought, and as the black clouds came upon them, they looked on what pride had wrought and despaired. The work of man and woman, by hubris of their making, the sorrow of blight unbearable. Pride, what other sin wounds us so deeply as pride? It drove the ultimate magisters to blacken the golden city. It pushed Mathraf to betray beloved Andraste, and has made fools of kings and peasants ever since the Maker formed us from nothing. Pride disguises itself in surety. Who among us has not looked at our fair country and thought, surely we are safe here, under protection? Our world will last forever, for we are mighty and wise. These verses say to the faithful, go and look upon the ruins of old, and ask who remembers the faces of those who dwelled there. Only the Maker's knowledge is complete. The words he gave to us through blessed Andraste are the one true constant in our world. A land without the chant is doomed to be forgotten by time. Oh yeah, wicked eyes and wicked hearts. Sorry, I didn't read that. The old gods will call to you. From their ancient prisons they will sing. Dragons with wicked eyes and wicked hearts. On blackened wings does deceit take flight. The first of my children lost tonight. The dissonant canticle of silence is an alternate creation story to the versions of the canticle of the Thrinities. Much of the canticle is written from the point of view of the Maker himself as he addresses humankind, which is why it is ultimately considered a blasphemous presumption and removed from the verses of the chant. Popularly attributed to Archon Hesarium, Silent depicts the Maker as more sorrowful at the corruption and betrayal of his children, both spirit and mortal. He mourns the fall and corruption of the old gods as his own mistake, and urges his mortal children to turn aside from the dark path their elder siblings have led them down. Most historians agree that Archon Hesarion had indeed likely written the canticle during the bloody Tevinter transfiguration. Literary scholars of the Imperium often cite this as one of the oldest recorded pieces of propaganda. In the 6th verse, the grieving Maker calls upon his mortal children to acknowledge that the dragon gods had manipulated and deceived them, and to throw off their corruptive influence and return to the light. As the people of Tevinter rose up and slaughtered anyone remaining faithful to their old gods, this became the rallying cry of the most terrible bloodbath in the history of the Imperium. And here lies the abyss. Here lies the abyss, the well of all souls. From their emerald waters doth life begin anew. Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you in the arms of lies eternity. Chantry sisters have long debated the section of the Chant of Light. It is tempting to assume that the Well of All Souls is literal well, but such imagery appears nowhere in Andraste's other works. An examination of Threnodi's 1:4 yields clues. From the waters of the Fade you made the world. As the Fade had been fluid, so was the world fixed. Is it possible, even likely, that the emerald waters Andraste refers to are the substance of the Fade, which began as an ocean of dreams, and was reduced to a well, bottomless but limited in scope, by the Maker's creation of our world? Is Andraste urging the listeners to come to the Fade? Should we take from these emerald waters doth life begin anew, as literal evidence of reincarnation, or even of life after death, as the cult of spirits suggests, or as a figurative benediction indicating that the Maker is the source of all life, and in finding his embrace for eternity, we will only be returning our souls from whence they came. Interesting. Interesting. What did I miss? I swear I looked at it all. What did I miss? I don't know what I missed. Creatures. We do not care for. We get it. Creatures are creatures. I think these are really cool art, though. Ooh. I think they also update when we give creature stuff to whoever's over that now. Oh, and crafting materials. Oh my god, can I go up to crafting? Hello? We filled out all the crafting materials. Groups. Qunari Dreadnoughts. Talva Shoff, we know about them. The Sentinel Elves. Elves ambush us when the Master said they would. 5 days into the wilds. They move faster than any elf I've seen, and they know the forest like they were born of it. The ones who escape melt back into the shadows. They're strong and they know no fear, and every damn elf we cut down fights till the last. The attacks have slowed since we doubled the watch. We've killed enough to make them pause. Corypheus says the elves call themselves sentinels. We were going over the plan for the final assault of their temple, and he told me the elves we're fighting are the last true priests of their old gods. Before I could stop myself, I asked how he knew. I felt like a damn fool the moment the words left my mouth, but the Master just looked at me, then opened his hand. A second later, the magic orb was floating over it. He told me it was elven, that events made him believe it came to him for a purpose. Soulless. The Master turned, and I thought I was dismissed, but his voice stopped me before I left. He said, solemn as I ever known him, that there were many things he couldn't tell me, that he hid them so I would stay focused on the well. He said that while I'll sacrifice much, there will be no secrets once I become the vessel. I left then, but I can't stop thinking about it. I swear there was regret in those last words. Wish I knew exactly what for. Charred excerpt from a logbook kept by Samson, recovered by Inquisition spies from the wreckage of the Red Templar camps in the Arbor Wilds. Interesting. The gray ones. Why do you keep asking me about the Qun? I'm not Qunari. I'm the human ones who made shoes. Why don't you tell me about shoemaking? You met more Qunari than I have. I've lived my whole life here in Navarra. No, I'm not Talva Shoff. Talva Shoff are rebels. You can't rebel against something you've never seen. I'm Vashoff. No, I didn't use the same word. It's Vashoff, not Talva Shoff. Nobody told me humans couldn't hear speech. No, I hate humans. So, Talva Shoff are the rebels against the Qunari. Vashoff are just people who just don't believe in the Qun, who are Qunari. Cool, interesting. What did I miss in here? I really don't see the sparkle anywhere. I'm sorry, I don't see it. I'm blind. So I'm just gonna go through each one. Oh, there it is. Ancient Elven Writing. There it was, number 6. There are whispers from the Well of Sorrows. His crime is high treason. He took on a form reserved for the gods and their chosen, and dared to fly in the shape of the divine. The sinner belongs to Dirthaman. He claims he took wings at the urging of Gilinan, and begs protection from Ithal. She does not show him favor, and well, let Elganon judge him. For a moment there is an image of a shifting, shadowy mass with blazing eyes, whose form may be one or many, then it fades. Whoa. He took on a form reserved for the gods and their chosen, and dared to fly in the shape of the divine. What does that even mean? The sinner belongs to Dirthaman. Took on the wings urging of Gilinan, but she does not show him favor. I don't know where this is from. Oh! A letter from the hero Ferelden to her worship, Inquisitor Llewellyn. I appreciate your warning regarding Corypheus. Fortunately, my own search has taken me out of the area where the supposed Magister is operating. And while I have encountered challenges of my own, they have not involved any weakness related to my Grey Warden abilities. As I have little useful information to offer, please accept the accompanying gifts instead. If, in my quest, I find anything that may be of use to you in your fight against Corypheus, I will send it to you immediately. I have also included a note of personal nature for Liliana. I was not there for the death of the divine Justinia, but I know it will have hurt her terribly. While her wits and her skill are amazing, Liliana's greatest strength lies in her faith, and to have Justinia die strikes at her very core. I beg you, she is faltering, help her find her way back into the light. Aww. Well, we kinda did that. Kinda did that. Magic. Rite of Tranquility. Illuvians. Let me tell you something, there are mirrors. Old mirrors from the ancient times when our people ruled every part of this land. Only they're not really mirrors, they're illuvians. You find some dusty old scholar who's going to tell you that our people use illuvians to talk to each other. Don't believe it, they're portals. You walk into one, eventually you come out the other side. Or, at least this is what I'm told. You ever wonder why there never found any elven roads, like our ancestors never walked anywhere? That's why, they used illuvians, and there are still illuvians in the old places today. Some of them even work, and Borealia knows where they are. If we can get our hands on them, we'll have an advantage that no human could ever hope to counter. The ability to move across half of Thedas in a heartbeat. So Borealia controls the mirrors. Oh, brother. Okay. I'll read some of these, probably not all of them. I'm trying my best, but my throat's hurting. For once, look to the elves for guidance. The Daelish shun the Arbor Wilds. When the people who would start a war over a single crumbling wall ignore a large elven ruin to the south, it bodes disaster. There is beauty and curiosity in the forests, such as trees that rise tall as towers, but those who travel too deep into them never return. You asked if I could identify the elven architecture from the few existing sketches of the outer ruins. They have curious similarities to stonework found in the Arlathan, so I would guess it is likely an old elven temple dating 200-300 years before the Imperium. Anything else is conjecture that I fear will spurn you on this folly. What's this? Imperium Prison. Crestwood. Emperor Suluon. Halam Sharal. After the glorious inclination of the dells in the elven capital lay empty and in the ruins for years, a haven for bandits and highwaymen and all manner of miscreants, the land lay unused until the exalted age, when Alphonse of Almond, the very lion himself, declared that the palace should be built there in honor of the valiant actions of his brothers, and besting the armies of false Emperor Xavier Dracon, originally called Chateau Lion. It was designed as a grand retreat for the Emperor's brother and their families. The city of Halam Sharal grew around the palace. The first records of existence appear in the Storm Age, when Emperor Cyril granted the title of Marquis to Sir Reginald Montclair for administration of Halam Sharal. An elven uprising destroyed Chateau Lion. In the Blessed Age, when Emperor Judicael first rebuilt it, he named the new retreat the Winter Palace. It was designed more for the Emperor and his immediate family than for any cadet branches of the House of Almont, and became the heart of the imperial court in the darkest months of winter. The Winter Palace. Skyhold. I swear we read this. Maybe they added more stuff. I don't know what we haven't read. Sorry, I don't remember. The Emerald Graves, the Exalted Plains, the Steel Ruins. I think we read that, actually. Temple of Mythal. Once again, Genitivi is completely at odds with reality. Ancient elven temples were no simple shrines. Extensive digging shows that buildings radiated out of the main edifice, much like a city wrapped around a palace. Indeed, these temples' complexes must have been cities once, with veritable army of functionaries running them. Each cult had different rituals, ablutions, whatever. I think I said it right the first time. And prayers to their Trojan patron that ran all hours of the day. The time and effort devoted to them must have been staggering. Perhaps at best we have lost knowledge of these pagan rites. The deities that the old elves worshipped, if they existed at all, were clearly demons masquerading as higher powers. One shudders to think of what went on before their thrones. They're so close to getting it. They weren't demons. They were immortal elves who just were super powerful. That's all it was. The Western approach. Okay. Tales. Oh, Lord. These are just songs, right? Okay, I'm not gonna read these because these are just songs. These are just songs. Uh-oh. I'm looking. Where have I not clicked on? I just want to clear out my stuff. I don't know what I haven't clicked on. Okay, well, it's cleared out. We've looked at everything. Awesome. Oh. Okay. Our next thing is... This is, I was going to do more stuff in this episode, but after reading all that, I think I'm going to bring this to a close. And next episode, we'll talk to all our companions, we'll talk to Morrigan, we'll, judge, Samson, and maybe, I don't know what else will happen, but maybe we'll do some dragon hunting. I do want to do that in one whole episode, but we'll see how long the next episode will be. If it's not that long, I will just tack it onto this one, but for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.